Hello and welcome to Atossa Genetics. I'm Dr. Stephen Quay, the founder, chairman, and CEO of the company. In this video, I've been asked to tell you a little bit about myself. I have an MD and a PhD from the University of Michigan. So I went to medical school there and then got both a master's and a PhD in the biological chemistry department there. After that, I moved to Boston, where I did a residency at the Mass General Hospital and a postdoc in the chemistry department at MIT. So during the daylight hours, I was taking care of patients over at the Massachusetts General Hospital, and then at night I would cross the bridge and do photochemistry with Dr. Govind Khurana, who got the Nobel Prize for the genetic code. After that period of time, I was on the faculty at Stanford Medical School for about a decade, and during that time founded my first company to commercialize an invention I had made, the gadolinium that's used for MRI imaging. I can remember at the time it was a bit of a challenge to get investors interested in a contrast agent for MRI imaging. The thought was that the pictures were so good that you wouldn't need contrast agents. That was a bit of a challenge, but we eventually overcame that. And in fact, my first company had some pretty significant investors, including Arthur Rock, an early investor in Intel, and Apple Computer and Genentech, as well as my first company. More David L. Ventures, Sequoia, Oak Investments, Crosspoint, all came into the company to help me commercialize this MRI contrast agent. So while the initial thoughts were that there wasn't much room for contrast in MRI, in fact, the gadodiamide OmniScan drug that I invented has been used in about 70 million people. If you fast forward now, I've invented 4 other drugs, 5 total, where I invented the drug and it was FDA approved. So Atossa Genetics is my 6th company. Along the way, I've received about 86 US patents, have written about 300 publications, and actually have over 600 issued and pending international applications, including the US. This was the basis, this was the groundwork on which I started Atossa Genetics. If you'd like more information about Atossa Genetics, I welcome you to go to our website at atossagenetics.com. Thank you for your attention.